Right, good afternoon all. It's Wednesday, the 4th of the 6th. It's 20 past 2. We're ready for the afternoon racing. Now, the reason I've decided to do this one is because I know from chat that one or two of you are having a little bit of problems, a bit up and down and things. So I thought what I'd do is I'd have a look at it and see if I can give you some pointers along the way. Now, the first pointer I would definitely have is the At the Races Greyhounds. Open somewhere. I've got it open on another computer, which I have open all the time. Okay, it doesn't do every meeting. Only does the Premier Greyhounds. It doesn't do the Cis Greyhounds. Well, we've got 3 meetings here this afternoon. We've got Newcastle, Sunderland and Hove, as you can see. So it's going to ignore Valley and, is it Doncaster, I think. And that's fine, you know. Let's not rush ourselves unduly. But here, let me just outline this one. This is Racing Post tips 1, 4 and 6. So if we look 1, 4 and 6, that's the ones, that's the Racing Posts. At the Races don't like 6 and they don't like 2. See, this is At the Races, they're a different tipster, but they're saying those are no good. Okay, let's just have a look at the prices on the doors. So 6, as you can see, has gone right out, so that probably isn't going to, but let's just have a look and see how one of these ones does. So a poster saying 146. At the Races are saying no 2, no 6. I'm going to draw it a little bit bigger for you. You can watch the race go off. If you don't use this, start using it. It's invaluable. As the race goes off, the picture will blow up. Literally. No, not literally. Like that. It's almost in HD, that, isn't it? And the dogs are running. 6, who At the Races didn't like, is up there, as you can see, but it's been cut off at the corner. 2 and 1. I can't remember what they said, but was one of them, I can't remember. It's 1 and 6. 6 has come in second there at a reasonable price. I can't remember what they said, but or what I said, but it's an invaluable tool having this open. Plus, you can get to watch the race in big full screen. But that's not really what we want to get onto. We want to get onto GHB4, GHBT4, whatever it is. Okay, so what I've done here is this is yesterday's card up until, I don't know, early evening tea time, and then I'll shut it all down, so I haven't got the full results because I didn't bother to download them. But I've got them. Yeah, I've cut out weather and shit like that. So basically, you've actually got 4 parts we're going to look at, maybe 5. We've got the bends. We've got this bit, which is the number of races, wins, etc. We've got this, the pinks, yellows, split time grade trap. I'll explain when we get to them. We've got this number, which I'm not really looking at, but it's there. Head-to-heads, and then we've got the final bit, which is the FSS rating, and the trouble avoidance, etc. It won't fit on one page, as you can see, but never mind. So what I've actually done here is I've filtered on this one, sort Z to A. I'm not going to do it again because it will cock it up. And then I've gone, so I've sorted Z to A, yeah. Click that. And then I've gone over here and I've sorted A to Z. Simple as that. And now we've got all the races in time with the top rated down to the bottom rated. You will notice that there's a couple of low rated runners winning the first one. Okay, so they can possibly win from anywhere. They can. I mean, it's you need to think about what a greyhound race is, and a greyhound race, 90%, I'd say 90%. Let's ignore the open races at the moment. Just think of a graded race, and they are, the grader has to put them into a grade. I think I've said this before, where they're all pretty much of a muchness. They're all sort of equal. So every dog could have won recently at the time needed to win this race. So when they say, oh, that's a big surprise, is it really that big a surprise? Oh, you know, probably isn't that big a surprise really. When you see one go off at 30 to 1 and wins, it's probably not that big a surprise because it has, in the recent past, had run the speed to win. So that's a bit depressing, isn't it, really? But let's just accept that as it is. And now we'll go through down to the, let's just go to the morning cards. So we had 3 races this morning. Yesterday morning, sorry. We had Newcastle, Sheffield and Harlow, I think, was it? Toaster. Right, so we've got, so if we just look at these ones here, and let's say we're looking at the wins. So let's look at the wins. So you got one down there, you got one up there, you got one in the top 3 here, top 3. Bottom 5, top 3, bottom, top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3. You'll see where I'm going, can't you? No, 4th. Top 3, top 3, top 3. No, no. Top 3, top 3. 3, top 3. Okay, that's enough. I think I made my point here. You get a lot that come in the top 3. You also get a lot that are top rated that win. Now the question is, if we do just the top rated, can we win? And the answer of course is possibly. I did this morning. All I did was I just went down the that card. Sorry, I'll do this card because that's today's ratings. I just went down and popped the top one into BetBot Pro, bracked it up and let it go. And you can see, ignore that one because that one I forgot to swap the plan over, and I was doing back to lay that one. So that one is actually a loser. But you can see it's got 1, 2. Then it had a big spell of losers. Look, big spell of losers. And then it came to a load of winners. And some quite nice ones as well. There's a 7-1 there. 480 there, etc. So there's some decent prices in there. And actually what it's done is it's had 30 bets at the 36 possible ones this morning, and it's won 8 of them, and it's produced a profit of 10.31. So that is something that you should really be looking at. And if you're starting out, or not starting out, but you're trying to make a profit, that's what you want to do, is just make a profit. If you can make a profit every day, then you can build on that. But when you're all over the place and you're swapping and swaging, looking at this, looking at that, and one wins and one doesn't win, that's when the problems start. So that, I was quite surprised. So yesterday, I did add it up yesterday's on here, and I think that we had 14 top-rated winners out of 36, which means that you'd need an average odds of about 2 to 1 on those to make a profit. So make that your first stop, really, to make a profit. Is it is to start getting a little bit of money in, get some money coming in. Once you get money coming in, you get more confident, you feel up, and this one of course can be set so that you can just set it up and go to work. You can set it up, just quickly do the filters, top one, it's all highlighted in red. You just go down the card, until you're back in. See how you get on. I doubt whether you would lose that much money just doing the top rated, and I think you'd probably make a profit most days. But let's just see if we can make it a little bit better. So let's have a look. Where are we? What are we? 1436. Right, so we want to go on a little bit further than that. See if I can find a 6. Right, there we go. Look, 1448. It's got a little bit of data on it. Right, so 1448. So I'm going to take that to the top of my screen. Oops, gone too far. Sticky button. Okay, 1448. So this is the race we're going to look at, which is 15 minutes away. So we look here and we see that we've got 3 there. Top 3. Let's have a look. 4, 6 and 2. Let's just put them in. I'll show you why, because 14 thought it was 36. It doesn't cost you much, this 1436. Let's just go back to the 1436, which is, that one's about to go off. Right, this is 3, 6 and 5 are the top rated here. Yeah, 3, 6, 5, Hoffer Epic. Let's go and do that. 1436, Hoffer Epic. 4, what did I say? 4, 3, 4, 6, oh, I can't remember. Did it? 3, 6, 3, 6, 5. We want 3, 6, 5. So you can see there, we've got, we're not doing the favourite, which is Witten Cash. Why aren't we doing the favourite? Let's have a quick butchers. Witten Cash is right down the bottom. It's got a little bit of negative there. I probably wouldn't do this one. But no, that'll do. Yeah, Witten Cash will do. So we're actually sort of going against the favourite. We're trying to win £1, because I've got it set up. Let me just show you. £1 to win £1 virtually. On some other races it will, yeah, you do get up to 4 or 5 quid, but it's usually sort of 2, 3 quid, 1, 2, 3 quid. Doesn't cost you a fortune, and you're Dutching 3. You're actually Dutching half the field, aren't you? So I can see that they're about to go, or they're nearly about to go. We'll see what this one is and see if we can get Whitten Cash turned over. You could, of course, just decide I'm going to do it. I'll just lay Whitten Cash. The problem with the lays is you have to be so precise. You have to be spot on every time, because one reasonable sized loser for you, which is, you know, loses your money, it can become quite expensive, and there's a long way back. Where the backing, you only need to put £1 in to get it back. I'll show you the race. Let's have a look. That's what I say about this. What are these? You see, Whitten Cash is down here. They haven't got Whitten Cash in the favourite berth either. Let's see how Whitten gets on. Whitten's coming out a bit slow. And, oh no, he's speeding up now. He's picking up now. Two's cut him off at the pass. Allowed 6 to come through. Has he got the strength to get back? No, he hasn't. So that was a favourite loss, that one. 5, 6, what did we say? I can't remember. 5, we've got 5 and 6, so there we are. We got the forecast in there, 5 and 6. If you'd done that, I'm not going to talk about forecast because that really is for you to develop into your own system to find 1 and 2. But saying that, you will probably find that doing it this way, you'll probably have, in those 3 that you've Dutched, you'll probably find that you've got the forecast in quite a lot of times. Well, it's not saying every time, no, of course not. But that was, 5, 6, 5, 6, 1. That looked like. Okay, so anyway, what was I doing? Yes, that's it. So we're going to 48 because I wanted to explain in a little bit more depth. And I'm rambling again. Yes, I know I am, but I'm not doing Yarmouth tonight, so give me a little bit of leeway. Right, so all we need to do is go to Newcastle, the 48 at Newcastle. Can't quite get it all on the page, bit annoying that, but I could squidge it up, I suppose. But I'm not going to bother, because there's only a couple of bits that we want to see. Right, so we're there. So you can see. We've got, first off, we've got Crooks Rocky. Okay, so we've got those 3. So we're going to put those 3 in there. Now, this is for if you want to go a bit more in depth into it. So we've got 462, 462, right. So we're going to put 462 in here. Right, and we'll just leave that there. Right, now we're going to look into this into a bit more depth here. Okay, so we've got, this one's top. So we'll work from the top down, which seems quite logical. And now we're looking for negatives, why this one will not win. Well, there's nothing there because there's no data. So no data is, But if we come across here to these now, we've got +2 in the split, +1, +2. Now what this really means is it's going to start off quickly and it's going to hold its own because it's got a +1. So we would expect that, so that is pretty good for me. If it had been a +3, it would have been even better. But +1 isn't too bad. And then I'm going to have a little look over here. Right, so the next number of races, it's at 6. Yes, that's all right. So it's quite a young dog. Actually, they're all quite young dogs here. That's their age. So you can see the 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Right, so let's then have a look at where they finished in their races. So in their races, his finished 5th last time in a grade higher. Right, so you've got A5 there, and it's now in an A6. That's in an A6, A6. So that was a handicap. Apart from that, they're all graded accordingly. But this has finished 5th in a grade higher than A6. So it was an A5, so it's dropping down. Okay, so before that it had a win. So we don't know whether it was in this grade or whether it was in the lower grade. But that's not too bad. That one's doing okay, a bit of Oscar. That one's not doing too bad. Then as we come down, right, we're coming down now. As we come down, that's getting a bit shittier. That's getting shittier. That's getting shittier. So you can see these three compared to those three. These three have better race results, really. You know, they sort of go in the right way, if you like. And if we look at the bends, I didn't say corners. Yes, look at the bends. You can see this one threes. These are the average bends. So these are 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. That's quite decent. 2, 2, 2, 2. That's quite decent as well. And if we look at where their minimum bend is, right, so that's the minimum that's got to. It's the best it's ever done on its bends recently is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. So that one is would definitely be a lay if you wanted a lay. Looking at this, but I haven't looked at this yet, right? So that one I would be doubtful that I've been putting that in. It was an A6 last time. Don't know what it was. Non-runner last time, so not sure what happened there. This one the same. These are okay. You know, those are okay. I mean, Subway Splash is pretty good, actually. Look, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Quite interested in putting that in the 3. If you're just going to Dutch, and I would suggest you Dutch, because it cuts. You know, you're doing half a field, and you're getting virtually even money. Maybe 1 to 2, maybe 1 to 3, but it all bangs in that profit and gets you up there and rolling. And what you need to be doing is winning money, getting confidence, going on. So what I want to say here is on these ones here, these plus and minus figures on all the columns, they are they're pretty good. They're invaluable. So here we've got, this one's +3. So it starts off slow, but it builds up. So even though I see this is 4, 4, 4, 4, it's starting slow. So it's 40 points down on that one. So is that speed there enough to get it up? We don't know, really, let's face it. But it's got good plus figures on for, this is the grade, so it does like this grade, +2, it does like this grade, and it does like this trap. So this is, well, you know, I'll be very wary about laying that one. I've got to be honest. I don't know what the price is. Oh yeah, it's coming up now. They've got it 5 to 1 here. Post has gone 1, 2, 3. But when they're red, that means they haven't won. So that one hasn't won in a similar race, running a similar speed. So you could be quite happy probably laying that one if you wanted to. But we're looking for winners at the moment. So I can't help looking at layers because that's what I am, a layer. So we're looking at these top 3 here, the ones, but use all the information you've got there. You've got quite a lot of information there. I'm going to see if I can find another one after this race. Let's just watch this race in a second. No, it's not quite going off yet. It's So basically that. But if we go to another race, you've got up, up, up. That will be a race I would want to stay away from. You've got two. Yeah, you see that top one there might not win that. Where's that? Toaster? Is it Toaster? I can't remember. Yeah, Toaster. As though it's top rated, these two might come back and peg it back, I think. But the grades as well. We'll see if I can find a grade one in a second. I'm just moving that over so I can have a look better. Right, you see there's one in the grade there that loves this grade. Milltown Peg in the Valley. It loves this grade. It loves the trap. That woman would be definitely one for your Dutch. Right, get this money coming in. It doesn't matter, you know, if it costs you a fiver to win a pound, it doesn't matter. You'd be laying for that. You could lay for that, couldn't you? You'd be quite happy to lay a 5-1, a five shot. So why not back that then? So let's just have a look. Let me see here. Look, there's one there. Right, this just loves that trap. It just loves 6. That one loves 6, but it doesn't like that. So that evens it out a little bit then. So now you've now got to weigh it up. Right, let's go back. Right, so what we on? We are on. Let me just show you. We are on 2, 4, 6. Driving home on the motorway. A fairway cup coming up on the left-hand side. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's never too late. Right, so we're on 2, 4, and 6 here. So they're about to go in. So Yoddies will put them in the trap. Right, so let's see. They've got favourite is 3. They've got the favourite as 3. Oh, 3's taking a bump. Oh, he's got through. 2 flipping stalled there. Coming for that 3. I don't think they're going to get it, though. No, 5's got it. So, what did we say? We didn't say 5, did we? We said 2, 4, 6. So 5 got it. 3 was second, I think. So of course, sometimes it doesn't work. But then it would only cost us 78p there. Right. So you'll find that. Let's just do this one randomly. Right. So if I just put in the 3 lowest price ones here. So although we're off 4 minutes out, so let's do Toaster. Which is only 2 minutes out. If we put the 3 lowest price ones in here, which we've got that one, and that one. Okay, that's costing us £5 there. That's for a 5 race. Doing the top 3. So you're talking sort of £5-6 maximum to win a quid, which, you know, doesn't actually sound that bad to me. But let's just go back to, we sing, right, okay. So we've got, so, you know, you can just stick the 3 in there. What's the next one? Toaster, was that the next one? Yeah, Toaster. So here we've got 5-4-2 at Toaster, so 5-4-2. We're saying 5, 4 and 2. So we're knocking that one out, we're putting that in. And all of a sudden it's down to £1.53. You can watch this one. Just to show that I'm not flipping cheating. Uh, but that's quite a big price, that one. Hang on a second, somebody's trying to get hold of me. No. Right, I am wrapping it up now, so I'm not sure I fully explain what I tried to explain. Might try again next week, but give this a go, right? Give it a go using the top rated. Just go through on the top rated. Just do all the top rates. Then try the top three. And if you're not making money then, you're doing it wrong. No, you're not. You're not. You've been unlucky. But the top rated will win you money. You might find that looking at it, you can say, no, not that one, I'll pass this race. No, not this one, I'll pass that race. Oh, Toaster piddling around here, trying to get me in. Come on, Toaster. Here we go, 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 here we go. Well, the Ford blasted out Sunake at Sydney, but he's going a bit wide. Conti's never had him. We just don't want the 3 to come here. And we've got 2 to beat 4, 2 wins. So 2 we had there, and Sunake Sydney. So we again would have had the forecast. I don't know what it pays, whether it would have been worth doing, I don't know. But Glengar Wilder was quite a big price, if I remember rightly, wasn't it? Where I got it on here. So you could have just popped in 2 for here, reversed. That's what you want to do. You don't do every race. Simple. Just don't do every race. Some will look better than others. I want to do one last thing. Okay? Because doing it this way, by clicking there, sorting Z to A, clicking there, sorting A to Z, that now shows us right the next few races. But if we go down to this race here, which is at, well, I can't remember, Kinsley, is it? No, it's not Kinsley. Where is it? Valley, must be Valley. Valley, you've got 20 points top to bottom there. You've got 20 points top to bottom there. They've tipped it. That's going to be going off short price favourite, I think. But that's 20 points. Big difference. Well, this one, she's only got 14 points, and you've got 2 challenging it. This one you've got 3 points, 13 points. Okay, so just look at the gaps as well. Look at the gaps. But if you want to, just stick the top one in your software, whichever software you want to do, or if you're just betting it, just bet it. Okay? And just get some money coming in. You'll feel more confident. Dutch a few. You'll feel more confidence once that money starts coming in. You won't feel so confused, and you can do that by just using this one column. You could just use that one column and just go top 3, yep, top 3, yep, top 3. Once you start getting the money coming in, then you can start going top 3. Oh, yeah, that's quite decent. Actually, that does look quite decent because it won, I think, Kaiser 80. So then just, you know, don't know. That's alright. Yeah. And then just go through them like that, and you will find you will suddenly start making money. Now, I'm wrapping up now. You'll be glad to hear. I'll do another one next week, but I need you to tell me whether it's improved and also what you want to see in the next video, as I just do these for fun. Okay guys, so give that a try this week. Give it a try. Top 3 rated Dutched. Yeah, and that's all we're going to do. Let's see how we get on. Yeah. Okay, that's your lot.